Please rise at this time as we play through those things. All right, isn't that great? So these students take on so many responsibilities with so many things that they have to learn, knowing all of this stuff from memory, as of course, as what you're going to see here in just a few moments, the competitive marching band show. But before we talk about the competitive show and get into that, there's just a few things that I'd like to say. First of all, everybody needs to get as much information as possible from the booster tables over there. These competitive marching band seasons, they cannot happen without the help of so many others. We need help. And here's how we need your help. We need folks that have trucks large enough to pull trailers to sign up and help us get our trailers to the competitions. We need folks to help cook meals. We need folks to help serve meals at competitions. Just so many areas that we need volunteer help. So please make sure that you go check out the booster tables and get information there. Also, especially for you first-time high school band parents that are here today, make sure you talk to the booster folks and they will answer questions. Okay, because a lot of you have no idea what it really is that you're getting yourself into as a high school band parent. Okay, and so there's lots of information available back there. A couple of things I wanted to say. We have switched over from charms to cut time. You should have been receiving, if you are listed, if the student has listed you as a guardian on their account, you should be receiving text messages that come through that have different information. That's not just the Remind account, but it's a text message from a system called Cut Time. When you click on that link in that text message, you can see the student's financial account status, All of that stuff is all tracked through that system, and it's all just through that text system. So when you click that link, you might want to save that link somewhere important. You can make credit card payments and debit card payments all through that link and through that system. Make sure that you click on that, check some things out. Now, I will tell you, right now the charges for marching band fees and shoes and stuff like that have not been applied to those accounts. If you've made a payment, it may show that your student is $200 in the positive. Okay, we're getting ready this week to go through and apply all of those charges, so you'll get a better idea of exactly where you're standing in terms of finances. Okay, I do want to say just a quick thank you to all of our booster board folks that are in charge of so many different things. Our booster president, Amy Wines, who's up there at the top. Okay, right. And then I see a lot of the other booster board folks over here. So our treasurer, Dana Lebs, our secretary, Sarah Grout's out here somewhere, I think I saw. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Down there, over there. Let's see here. We have our kind of chuck wagon team leader that does all the meals and stuff. It's Allison back there. We have fundraising folks, which are Colleen and Peggy. I see Peggy up there. Up there they are. Kind of our transportation and logistics folks, Kevin and James. There's Kevin up there. James is here. Those are the folks that you're going to want to talk to if you've got a truck and can pull a trailer and are willing to do that. Let's see here. We have our apparel person, Sonia Bonhart. I saw her somewhere. Nope, right there. Yep, top and center. Let's see here. Pictures and everything else that I have needed done over the last several weeks. Heather Gasly's right there. Who am I missing? What?
Right here. Jill.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. Our communication and social media chair, we've got Jill Farnsworth here. And then I know we've got some assistant folks that are shadowing, and I don't remember who all is shadowing. I'm so sorry. I'm having heat brain right now. But I do know that one person that is shadowing on a job is also going to be talking to you real quick about one other really important thing. So I'm going to bring Amy Bolt up here real quick to talk to you about something concerning Friday night football games that's kind of exciting and new this year.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Meyer. My name is Amy Bolt. I do represent the Truman Booster Club. So Truman Booster Club raises funds for all the activities that Truman has available to your students, including band. This year we are bringing back a couple of awesome options for Friday night football games. First, we're bringing back reserved seating. So if you're going to pay $5 to get into a game, if you pay $10, you can pick your seat from the blue seats here, or you can pay $50 for the entire season. You will get concession stand benefits from that, and you'll have reserved seats for either a game or a season. Those funds go to the Truman Booster Club, which then that account will help benefit Mr. Meyer and some of his expenses. We are also going to bring back the party porch. The party porch can be rented for 15 folks. It's right up here for $150. Again, $10 a person, benefits the Booster Club, and ultimately the information for that will be coming out in My School Bucks within the next couple of weeks, we're hopeful. And when that comes out, we'll also put it in cut time. Super important that you notate you're a band parent, and that's how Mr. Meyer will get some of the funds to help offset his expenses. So if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Look for that in My School Bucks, and we hope you guys participate.
Okay, it's time for you to see just the amazing work that these students have put in. And as many of you know, because we've had to bring them back and forth for the last several weeks to all these rehearsals, but these students have been suffering through this heat to put this together, Keep in mind this is really early season, and we are in a really good spot comparatively to where we've been over the last several years. So I'm excited about what we were able to display for you today. Now, it wasn't until about 45 minutes ago or so that the students, for the very first time, went from the beginning to the end of this first movement of the show, complete without met. So you're going to be seeing the second time ever. So we hope it goes well, and I think it will. The show this year is entitled Tribal Effect. Not effect, affect, and that is purposeful. It's kind of a play on words. But the show, we're only going to see the first third of the show right now. But the show is not necessarily about any specific type of tribe. It's not, it's not, African tribes or Native American tribes. It's about how globally we as a people are the tribe of Earth. And so there's lots of different styles of music throughout this whole show, and different feels, and it's all about how we as a people, just how we have that type of effect on one another, and it's just a really, really cool thing. But the beginning of the show, the first third, there's just a lot of really cool, exciting things. We're doing some visual things. We will be putting some information out. You see all these blue barrels out here. Well, they're not going to just stay blue barrels. We need to do a little bit of design on some of these and whatnot. So I'm going to be putting out some information. We're going to have not a painting party. We're not using paint. And I know for many of the band parents the last couple of years that have come out and we've painted gears and we've painted boards and done all that, I think they're probably relieved to hear me say we are not painting anything. But we are going to be using some really bright colored neon like duct tape to put some design on these barrels. So information for our design parties will be coming out soon on that. But we're excited for you to hear and see the first movement of our 2024 Truman Marching Band show, Tribal Effect. Okay? So, really, try to watch close, take it all in. There's lots of motion, lots of movement. The higher up you are, the more you're going to see and hear, even if you want to stand up towards the top. But nonetheless, we are going to give this a whirl, and hopefully it goes really well. So, here we go. Without further ado, Tribal Effect. Hello? There we go. Isn't that cool? It's so cool. So, we will obviously over the next several weeks be adding on more and more to this. You know, our first show this year is earlier than we've gone out in a while, being the third Saturday of September. And so we've got a lot of work to do between now and then, but we have a really good foundation here. Like I said, just a lot of really neat, exciting things happening with the show. Before I let you go, again, make sure that you see